Played a wide range of characters throughout your career. What was it about Joshua and his backstory that attracted you to this role?
I really like Josh because, yes, it's a romantic comedy, but he's a very deep character in the midst of one. Josh has a really complicated relationship with his family, and he's put up a lot of walls, just like most people do. They go into a self-defense mode when they've been hurt, and I really liked how misunderstood Josh was and how aware he was of that misunderstanding. He felt like he was having to prove to people, his boss, his family, to Lucy, um, of his worth. And really, at the end of the day, he's just trying to prove it to himself. And so that's a common that's a common theme and a common problem with so many people. And so I was really delighted to get to bring that to the screen.
There's a great chemistry that comes off the screen between you and Lucy. How beneficial was it having worked with her in the past as you embarked on this project?
To no end. I mean that is so usually you don't have that luxury. So to get to do a romantic comedy with a friend, somebody that you know you're going to trust, and for me, this is my first rom com, and I had, and she's a veteran, and so I was able to lean on her. I was able to uh, take advice from her, and just she was leading by example. I followed her lead right from day one. Um, and so I just felt really lucky to get to come into this genre with someone like Lizzie.
You've worked on projects of all sizes. What is it about independent filmmaking that excites you as a creative?
Well, there's usually less cooks in the kitchen. Not to say that more cooks don't create a better meal, but there is something intimate about being on a set where you're working with a writer director. Somebody who's uh, with independent filmmaking, everyone who's there really wants to be there. Um, People aren't collecting a paycheck. It's because it's usually because of the words in the script. My whole career, I've tried to chase good stories, and this was just another one that I found to be really enticing, to be really um, uh, relatable to audiences, and so I jumped all over it.
And when you're adapting a character from such a popular book franchise, how do you make sure that you pay homage to the original source material, but also make it your own?
Yeah, that's tough. Really great question. It's the first time I've played a fictional character, and someone that had quite a bit of fans already. As soon as I got cast, people were reaching out on social media and giving me their thoughts on what they thought of me as Joshua Templeman. And so I knew I really had to do my due diligence to this crowd of fans. I wanted Josh to be what was in their minds already, but with my own take. I maybe wanted to make him a bit deeper. I maybe wanted to make him to show the levels all the time, and not just be so black and white. Not that he is in the book at all, but I wanted to show because when a fan creates this person in their mind, it gets drawn out. I mean, it's flushed. It's very real to them, and so I really wanted to make Josh come alive for them, and it's not so nervous, it's exciting. I'm ready for the I'm ready for the fan critics.